If you want your house clean, hire me a maid.
I agree with Sister Amira. I agree. I'll hire the maid and I'll marry the maid.
Boom.
I'll marry the maid.
Okay,
So you know why? Because I'll hire her and marry her.
Perfect. You win.
Oh man, I hope this Western way of thinking isn't getting to the Muslim community, because what she just said sounded very, very Western. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Ron back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. Got a few more clips I'm gonna play for you guys, but the last one, please watch to the end, because when you see that these women really have no sense of reality, man, it's gonna make you fall off your chair, man. I'm telling you. Let's keep it moving.
Gender pay gap is entirely made up. It has been illegal to pay women less than men since 1963. 1963. So if a woman is getting paid less than a man at her job and she has the same education, same qualifications, it is illegal. She can go to battle against that company. It's not happening. They use statistics basically comparing the average that all men make versus the average that all women make, and they try to say, look, there's a difference in how much women make. No, there's a difference in the kinds of jobs women choose to go into that happen to be mostly lower paying jobs than men. There's a difference in the type of work women look for. They tend to want things like remote work, and they tend to want to work less hours. They are more likely to take time away from the workforce than men. All of these things are why they make less on average than men. If you actually dig into the numbers and compare apples to apples, when women and men are in the same jobs, have the same experience, same time in the job, same qualifications, they are not paid less. And in fact, I think the averages actually show women make a couple pennies more than men in those scenarios. So all of this is made up, and I think it's utterly absurd.
Flawless victory.
Well, she literally debunked that in 60 seconds. And here's another point that I always try to bring to women who want to discuss this whole wage gap situation. Y'all do realize that if that were true at all, it would make more sense for these companies to hire mostly women, save a few pennies on the dollar, make more profit, because these corporations and businesses and companies are all about profit. So if that were really true, you would see way more women getting jobs than men.
You stupid.
In a lot of these blue collar jobs, which is something that I discussed in my previous live, men take on blue collar jobs more than women, because those jobs tend to be more, tend to have more wear and tear on the body. I mean, our bone density is stronger than women's. Therefore, y'all are not going to be able to sustain those kind of jobs. And they just happen to pay more because they're a little bit more essential. It's just the way of the world. Let's keep it moving.
And you said he was a good husband, or he was a good provider.
Provider.
And you cheated on him. Okay?
You
And
throw it
then-
in my face.
Excuse me?
Bruh.
You're throwing it in my face.
No, see, a funny thing is when, listen what she just said, throwing it in her face. Ma'am, it's just what it is.
We do not care.
So y'all don't have,
It is, but I feel like you're throwing it in my face.
We do not care.
are you being
Key word, I feel like. Let's keep it moving.
serious? I don't know you, lady. You're the one that cheated, not me. We're having, okay, and see, this is what I mean. 43 years old, financial diva. All right.
Yeah.
If you're this emotional and temperamental, good luck at all that. Because you better understand that the men you will deal with, they're going to know your background. And when you say you had a good husband, when you say you had a good provider husband, and you cheated on him, that's red flags to most people. Then you turn around and say you had a baby out of wedlock, and then you married another man that we had abusive issues with. Wow, that's too much shit going on with one woman. Why would a man with any sense want to deal with that? I mean, seriously, a man who has his shit together and is available on the market, why would he want a financial diva?
A financial diva with that kind of history, like you had somebody that was good and providing and you left them and cheated on them. Yeah, that's gonna be a red flag for most. And we didn't need Kevin Samuels to recognize that. Rest in peace to the Godfather. All right, let's keep it moving.
My husband is suddenly posing a huge problem in bed. So pretty much she been married, and now she realizes that her husband has, like, I guess, too small a penis for her, you know, and now it's a problem. So I don't know. I think she kind of late to the party.
Is that the context of that article?
Yeah.
That she thinks that his is too small now?
You want to read it? I'm just saying you can't like come along later and have a problem with
I'm
it.
like, how you gonna fix this now?
She can't.
I don't know.
She can't. It's not
I'm actually on the man's side.
It's not
like, girl, she's getting old and miserable. That's what it is, and she's looking for something to complain about.
Man, I just want to know, what did she get married for? Like,
it wasn't.
No, it was probably love, because she loved him so much she thought she could overlook.
It was probably
Like,
coin.
the love is
coin.
gone, and the sex isn't sexist.
It was love.
It was money, and she got used to having money, and now
take it there.
Because, bro, she married a man for X amount of time. Now she has a problem with the fact that he got a little wee wee. You know what I'm saying? So what did she get married for? It wasn't no love. It was really like he got that bag. And then see, the thing is, once he had that bag and she now enjoyed this life, the luxury lifestyle became regular to her. And now she like, I need to have luxury and I need to have somebody knocking it down.
It's the whole narrative. Like,
Right. That you literally just concocted.
A narrative that he just concocted, as if like women don't do the same thing. The only reason why y'all don't like what he said, the only reason why y'all are going against what he said is because y'all don't like what he said. Y'all really want to sit over here and try to hit maybe it was love. This is the same podcast of women that did an episode on women chase money first, then love.
You can't make this shit up.
Y'all are the same women that had a podcast about that. But then when y'all are reading off this story and Rico puts it out there like, no, this is why. It ain't had nothing to do with love. It was because that man was providing. Now y'all want to sit over here and backpedal. See, this is what happens this is what I mean when I say women's need to be right overrides reality, man. Like, it's all about their feelings.
We do not care.
No matter how much sense you make. Let's keep it moving. Cause you gonna see it, cause it gets worse, man. It gets worse. Check this out.
Attractive.
I'll give you a concise answer. 2 reasons. First reason, I don't want a woman who I've shared with a bunch of other dudes.
Wow. Exactly.
You say,
we
you
don't.
Say wow.
But guys don't want that.
Why is that a wow?
Because the world is just way different than I thought it was. It's kind of sad. Wow, that's crazy.
No, but this is realistic.
It's realistic. That's how I take it. That's
yeah.
A lot of guys feel this way too.
Yeah, I know.
That's the first reason. That's the first. It's not sad. That's the first reason.
No, it's not sad.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first reason. I want to have a healthy and strong marriage, and I want to decrease the odds that I'm going to get divorced. Throughout all of human history.
Necessarily. That's wild.
It's not wild. It's how all of humanity has existed up until now.
You've never heard, even guys in your friend group, you've never heard guys say that they have a preference for women who have low body counts? Like, you've never heard this before?
I've heard it, but the mentality behind it is kind of just like, oh, you're used. Another guy had you first, so you're used. Like, that's crazy to think of a human that way. Like, you're used because you have, like, you guys aren't used when you have sex. Like, what is the difference?
Because you don't see it the same way. You like it. You like when we have experience.
Yeah, and the difference too is that it's extremely easy for women to have sex. All you would have to do is go out onto Del
just
Playa
walk
and
outside.
be like, hey, you want to have sex? A bunch of guys will have sex with you. It's not the same for men.
It's hard for men to get laid. It's hard for men to get laid. It's very easy for women to get laid. So it's not like, if for a guy to get laid, he has to be providing something. He's bringing some sort of value. Whereas for women, like, you just kind of show up and you can get laid. It's very easy. You can get it at the drop of a hat.
But to finish the point I was making.
Nah, you don't need to finish the point that you was making. Matter of fact, I'm gonna finish it for you. These women are remedial as French toast. Trust me, I didn't want to say French toast. Y'all know what I really wanted to say. Because I'm so sick of this body count argument when it comes to women, man. And I'll debunk it over and over and over again till they get it in their skulls that men don't want to take those kind of women seriously because y'all are more likely to cheat, y'all are more likely to leave, and the reason why is because you've been with so many different men. And yes, it's not viewed the same way. Literally, for a woman to get sex, all she has to literally do is show up and give consent. Men, I'm like, for a man to do that, the woman has, come on, man. Like, it just goes to show you how brainwashed real women really are, man. Something as simple as that. And the funny part about it, they know this. Y'all know this. They know this. They just don't like it. Let's keep it moving. This last clip here, man. Oh man. Oh, I'm gonna try my best to behave on this last clip. Wait till y'all see this.
If you are not bringing those qualities that I want, and you are not going to contribute to the life that I want for myself, then that love is not enough for me. I'm not looking for a project, I'm looking for someone who is established.
What percent of the financial family load do you guys expect to pay to carry for a lifetime?
10%.
10%? 10%. Okay.
Yeah, I would say 10%, like, if I'm working, but if I'm not working, then nothing.
What percent of women do you think get to contribute 20% or less to the family financial load?
5%. Men are sassy now.
I know, what percent of women do you think get to be housewives? It's actually 20%. Do you guys feel like you're in the top 20% of women to earn that?
Yeah, I would be qualified to be a housewife.
20% of women, yes or no?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Bruh. Wait a minute, what the hell?
I want to play this back because one of the women that said she was top, really none of them were, but it was one in
20%. Do you guys feel like you're in the top 20% of women to earn that?
Yeah, I would be.
Bruh.
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rams, hogs, dogs, chicken, turkeys, rabbits, you name it!
This woman bigger than me over here saying she top 20%. How you gonna be built like a nose tackle over here saying you the top 20%?
You serious?
That's how delusional women in the West are, bro. We got BBWs who think that they should be housewives. Any man that can afford to keep you at home, I guarantee you, if he was to even deal with a woman of this caliber physically, I guarantee you, you sharing him sexually. You're going to be sharing him sexually even if you are a 9, 8, 9, or a 10 as far as looks go. These women live in their own bubble, bro. They have no sense of reality, man. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this, man. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hitting that bell notification. That way y'all know what I'm uploading. Hit the like button because it helps with the algorithm. Helps me reach a broader audience. Also, look out for the traveling vlog channel, Unplugged Traveler. Link is in the description and pinned in the comments. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.